Good day, infested interlopers. I'm Unsilent, and we're on the air with more StarCraft 2 Co-op. It's episode 5 of our journey through co-op. Thanks for tuning in. I know at the end of the last co-op episode I said we'd go and look at the Protoss, but I did just finish up the Terran campaign and Brood War, the UED campaign. We met our good friend Alexei Stukov. This Alexei Stukov. Things changed since you last saw him in Brood War. If you haven't played StarCraft 2, then you can catch up on him in the Legacy of the... Not the Legacy of the Void campaign, sorry. It's Heart of the Swarm, the second campaign. The Zerg campaign of StarCraft 2. That always goes up for sale every now and then. It'll probably be up for sale if you've missed it now. It was just on sale a little bit ago. It'll probably be on sale again over the summer, and then again around Black Friday, Christmas sort of thing as well. So, our friend Stukov comes back. Before we do Stukov, there's one Terran commander that I missed on the first pass. We did Jiminy, we did Han and Horner. Well, we did Horner. Well, we did Mira Han anyway. And there's Swan, and we did Tychus. We didn't do Nova. Dominion Ghost Nova, who was supposed to star in StarCraft Ghost, got cancelled. She did get her own mission pack, the StarCraft Nova Covert Ops mission pack. I think Stukov, I believe Alarak, I remember reading at one point in time, they were the rumored other ones. Every race was supposed to get its own mission pack. Like, this was Nova Covert Ops was a 9-mission episodic mini expansion, for lack of a better term. So they were going to do that, and I remember reading somewhere, I probably just Reddit rumors, but still, that it was Stukov and Alarak that were supposed to be also in that. But let's start with Nova Dominion Ghost. So kind of like OG Kerrigan, really. Recommended for experienced players, not really my forte. Control Nova and her army of elite units, and use advanced tech to sustain and support their forces. Interesting. What units do we have? Elite Marine, a Marauder Commando, a Spec Ops Ghost, permanently cloaked, which is nice. Hellbat, a Heavy Strike Goliath. We know how to use Goliaths. A Siege Tank. Yeah, I know how to use Siege Tanks. Missile Turret. A Railgun Turret. Automated Defense Turret damages all enemy ground units in a straight line. Oh, interesting. So it's... Oh, can attack ground units. So the Missile Turret, that just goes airborne, and that goes ground, since I don't see bunkers. Unless it doesn't show bunkers as part of that. But Banshee just shoots down. Raven and a Raid Liberator. Liberator, depending on if you air siege it or not. I forget the technical term for it, but if you air siege it, then it shoots down. If you unsiege it, then it just shoots air. It's a little more micro-focused. Alright. Oh, upgrades. Nova has 100 maximum supply, but her units and structures have increased life, deal additional damage, and are resistant to stun effects. Trained units are instantly deployed to the battlefield. So, you only got 100 supply, but you can remax fast, I guess. Alright. Let's do her tour. Grammar, that is. I was going to say I'm set on normal, right? Yeah. Okay. It's been a while since I played this. I really should record more of these episodes in a row, so I'm in a roll and I got the mechanics down and whatnot, right? And we'll figure it out as we go along. Okay, so, sorry, I got an email I was looking at. Chain of Ascension, we've got a level... Have we done this one before? I feel as though we have. I know this one from Legacy of the Void, though. This is the one that, you just gotta get your units near the Tal'Darim character and just kind of push things forward. I think we've done this one before. We got a Rainer to carry us, we'll be fine. Alrighty.
And have fun.
Oh yeah, I still got day 9 set up and ready to rock. That's where Nova's queuing in from. Oh, I already queued that in. Ghost Academy. It's Ghost Visor. Grants Nova detection. That sounds handy.
I am First Ascendant Janara, and I have been challenged to Rakshir by a faction of Tal'Darim who foolishly remain loyal to Amon. The Dark God bolsters their champion's strength. Send both of your armies to my side to bolster mine. I will emerge victorious.
Have we done this one before, or am I just confusing it with the original? I seems vaguely familiar. Maybe I'm just confusing it with the original mission from the Legacy campaign. Push Amon's champion into the pit, and Janara must not be defeated. Now, of course, there'll be all your standard extra. I'm just queuing up these guys haphazardly. Let's we can't build depots. We can build barracks. Probably could have built that a little closer and walled off a bit. Oh well. We can build a refinery, because refineries are always good ideas. If I do say so myself. He's got a fast racks down. He's got his refineries down. That guy's got a build order, and I'm just winging this shit. He's probably wondering, what the bloody hell is he getting into? And that is a good question, don't get me wrong. I'm limited to 1 Rex. That is interesting. No supply depots, so I'm stuck on 100. So if we've only got 1 Rex... Okay. I'm quite interested to see where this goes from here. Get things queuing up. How long does Nova take? 244 minutes. He's getting his second CC down and everything. So we can deploy 4 elite marines just like bam! Oh, like that. So what else can we do? We need a tech lab to do my marauders. Alright. Well, that's not a problem. We'll get that. I got shit on cooldown, right? So get one of those going. We'll get some gas going. Get some gas going. eBay, we can get infantry. We just need to get the gas going, right? Gas is important, kids. And so we can get... Oh,
you are now the proud owner of a new baby add-on.
So we can get better vision and range for the Marine. We can get... Oh, Commander... have the temporary slow attack and movement speeds.
We're about to have company. Enemy forces are gunning for us.
Now Spec Ops used EMP round. Okay, so you got concussion shells. Oh, suppression shells, sorry. We've got Marine range. Let's get that all going. Alright. +1 going.
We require more Vespene
Ready for
gas.
combat.
So how much more Vespene? A bit more. We don't have a lot to work with here right now.
I've got visual on enemy Protoss. Nova here.
The problem is... Now, I don't got... See, Marauders would have been a much better choice for that. So we're up to... What else can we get right now? We got the eBay. We can get a railgun turret. Oh, that's probably a little well out of the way.
Say again?
So we could just move everyone over here. We can snipe. We have... Oh, stealth?
Enemy supplicants are headed toward their champion. Kill them all.
Our ally is under attack.
Oh, he sent the Hyperion down.
Both of you must support me. Send your armies to me at once.
So we can get some... There we go. And he's gonna...
Execute.
So we're gonna get this moving down the way. Look at the range in the Hyperion. Look at that shit go.
Got it.
Man, he's parachuting people in. Look at that shit go.
Hybrids. I cannot stand against them for long. Kill them before I am overwhelmed.
Look at him go.
En route. Strictly business.
Just waiting on cooldowns to cool down. Almost there.
Nova here. Executing. Got it.
He's just gonna handle this himself. Alright. Go you.
Looks like you need to help your allies too.
Let's get that going.
Confirm that last. Loud and clear.
Upgrade complete. Time for a timing push?
I think I'm good for now, Sean, but thanks. Oh, we can get a factory down? Get the goddamn factory down. Let's go.
I'll make it happen. Say again. En route. Consider it done.
The fact that we've now got a friendly medic here, that is
Executing.
helpful. Indeed. Let's put that on 6. Get one of those out. Let's get a missile turret down as well.
Status report.
We're gonna hold station at the moment. What upgrade just completed? That was the range. Let's get the suppression shells. This, oh good. Get some Marines down. And get some Marauders down. Defensive drones. Right, let's remember to use that.
Say again.
And he's got, oh my god, he's already taken his expo. Is he gonna help me with mine? Are you gonna be a brother?
Loud and clear.
Oh,
Consider it done.
okay.
On the move.
Let's, get a friendo down here.
I'm reading you. Strictly business.
What have we got? We can we just instantly call down some Hellbats? Yes, we can.
Status report.
Research complete.
What was that? Alright. We can have EMP there if we need it. We can siege up that. Armory. We want... bring a...
Massive psionic power flows into Amon's champion from the hybrids. Slay them quickly!
Get one of those down.
Confirm that last. Strictly business.
Add-on complete.
What was that? That was this add-on. Let's get... Would I go Hellbats? Pre-igniter?
I'm reading.
Blue Flame? Blue Flame? Yeah, I got Hellbats. Alright.
Upgrade complete. Time for a timing push?
How am I doing on Nova Energy? I got 100.
Strictly business. Opening fire.
There we go.
Say again.
Take that one down.
Got it. Consider it done.
Okay, just follow your neighbor. 5, 6. Oops.
I sense several elementals nearby. Their psionic bleeding is distracting me. Silence them, if you have the forces to spare.
I'm detecting an enemy attack. They're heading towards us now.
I got it, Jimmer. I got
Ally
it.
is under attack.
Can we go faster?
Ally under attack. If they die slowly, you can keep expanding.
Strictly business.
We could take
En
down.
route. Say again.
Let's drop some Goliaths down.
I'll make it happen. On the move.
No, you can go that way. We got, go down this way. Build me a G right there.
Ally is under attack.
Oh, he's got it. Never mind. We can, man, with that Hyperion there, we're not gonna have much of it. If he's gonna keep using that shit, I don't need to do any work of my own, really. We get a tank down, just for fun.
Say again.
And you're just gonna push them
Executing.
back quick then.
Consider it done.
I think we could get that,
You must send your armies to support me so I can decimate this rebellion. It seems Amon's lackeys are moving toward their champion. intercept them. Such troublesome creatures. Slay the last one when you have the chance.
Status report.
I think we're both thinking the same thing at the moment.
Go keep that ally alive. They'll thank you later.
Yeah, we got it under control, though. We can continue making copious amount of use of the F2. We are just going to march in and destroy everything, aren't we? Nope, S, there we go.
Confirm that.
5, we want D for Goliaths.
En route.
Do we have anything else that we want to use? Yeah, Goliath range, what the hell?
You've maxed your line of mineral credit.
Oh, have I? Changed my mind on that
Status
one.
report. Strictly business. Say again.
Armory, that's what I wanted, was an armory. VA Armory. Get back to there if you'd be so kind.
What's going on? Yes, sir.
Nova here. On the move.
He's just dropping shit in all over the place. I guess I can get more,
Enemy combatants in motion. They're headed our way.
apparently we're short a little.
Status report.
Upgrade complete.
We got it.
Time for a timing push?
I'm waiting on that armory to finish so I can get some goddamn upgrades. They are,
En route.
they're attempting to make their way downtown.
Say again. Confirm that last. Got it.
Well, that's just not gonna, just trickling in like that just ain't gonna work. I say as if I'm contributing anything to this effort.
Confirm that
Upgrade
last.
complete.
Nova here.
Oh yeah, Nova's got a detection now. There ya go.
A group of enemies seeks to support Amon's champion. Do not allow that to happen.
SCV ready.
No, 5, no. We can go Hellbat. And
Your ally is under attack.
I'm reading. Consider it done.
so we got, where's one of my?
What's going on?
Get a refinery going. Get a refinery going.
Status report.
We'll get over here.
Say again.
Get the team over here. We'll start moving.
Got it. Strictly business.
So it's flickering red, but nothing's happening, so.
I hate these detestable elementals. Eliminate them if you have the strength to spare.
Always.
Nova here. Strictly
How many of these elementals do we have to get, you think? 2 or 3?
en route. I'll make it happen.
Oh, Dirge Beetle.
Loud and clear. Consider it.
Do you need any help? Do you need any help? I will A-move guys in.
In the rear with the gear.
How are we doing? We got some more siege tanky stuff? Can we,
You have destroyed all of the elementals in the surrounding area. Your penchant for violence is impressive.
We got enemy forces inbound on our base.
Loud and
Siege tanks inbound.
Ally under attack. If they die slowly,
He's Hyperioning his way to victory. He's just at the... oh, the Hyperion warps! It's like any other battle cruiser in SC2. My god, look at the size of this army.
Say again.
How about you take that side, I'll take this side. How about that?
done. Time to start the next one.
I will not allow Amon's champion to prevail. Send your armies to me at once.
Oh, hold your horses.
Confirm that last.
You've reached maximum supply and maximum 1A potential.
Oh, well, thank you.
Your ally is under attack.
Look at him, he's got that fancy-ass stim stuff going on.
Upgrade
Well, he's got
complete.
medics, though. I don't.
For a tiny
Oh,
push.
Consider it done.
I gotta go,
Acknowledged.
Well, looks like you need to help your allies too.
hang on a second. I've run short on supply to spare people for over there. I can't just warp along.
Say again. On the move.
I have a slow army. That's my problem. It's like have we just
Got
like
it.
wiped the map? We've wiped them. He wiped the map. I stood around and looked good.
Status report.
Ally under attack. If they die slowly, you can keep.
That's them.
expanding.
That just died instantly. I think we got this one. He got this one. I didn't even catch his damn name. Mac.
Confirm
Mac's
that
got
last-
this under control. I'm just along for the ride. Upgrade. What else have we?
Say again.
Oh, that's right. I got nothing else I can. Everything else is for supply.
Status report. Executing.
I could pull all the boys and send them along this way. And... Oh, now what are they producing from? Got to be something near the end.
Nova here. En route.
Amon's hybrids are greatly enhancing his champion's strength. They must be eliminated immediately.
Is under attack.
Oh, he sent it warped in a battle cruiser. I don't think that worked.
Confirm that last. Agreed.
Look at it go. Eh. Same with my frame rate. He even set up a trap.
Say again. Executing. On the move. Consider it done. En route.
Some of my tanks are kind of a little swarm
Got
to
it.
help.
Strictly
They can't get around anyone.
Confirm that last.
I still have
Nova here.
too much supply to.
Upgrade complete.
Well, I got an upgrade there. Yeah, vehicle weapons 3, whatever. Get that upgrade too.
An enemy base stands in the way of my victory. Tear it down and grind the rubble into dust.
Maintain our support. We've got this.
About that enemy base. We might have gotten that already. Maybe.
Oblivion awaits Amon's minions. Maintain your psionic support, and I shall deliver. These hybrids possess immense psionic power. Destroy them, or that power will belong to their champion.
Nova here.
So the base. Do you want to just use the defense
Seems like
drone?
we could use a defensive drone.
Amon's champion winning. Well, about that. We've run out of snipe power.
Bringing a defensive drone online.
We'll defensive drone this a bit.
Status report.
See, I don't got flying units, so you can just head right back. I gotta run everyone back. I think we got it this time, though. Now that we've actually cleaned the map of everything. There's nothing left to do. Except let that guy...
Say again.
Uh-oh.
Got it.
Yep, there we got it.
Upgrade complete.
And so ends Rakshir. What a pathetic display. When the day comes, I hope Alarak proves to be a more fitting challenge.
Thank you, Day 9. I feel as though before I even look at the stats, I contributed nothing to that. You know? I just feel like I benefited from having a teammate carry the whole damn thing. I know I will occasionally crow about, look at me carry. It's like, in this case, it was like, look at me get carried. Look at me get carried. Oh yeah. I mean, okay, he was always gonna win that. Distance, okay, yeah. Damage dealt by Nova. Healing received for medics. Hey, he's got more units, right? Yeah, he was just going around raffle stomping everything. So yeah, it was just sort of obvious I was gonna get carried. So, let's do our good friend Alexei Stukov next. Now, Stukov, an interesting character. We've seen him, we've played with Stukovs a few times in the past. And by owning StarCraft Remastered, I do own it. It's not like Nova, where it's free to play until level 5. No, Stukov I actually own in his entirety. Now, let's see. Recommended for experienced players. Overwhelm the enemy with hordes of infested forces. Now, that's a little difference from the standard, as Stukov uses infested. So, with the strengths of both Terran and Zerg. Does have the weaknesses of both as well, though. So what units have we got? Infested civilians, the general purpose infested infantry, can attack ground units. Infested marines, which are infested marines. Infested siege tanks. Now those are the ones that are like spine crawlers on top of a tank. And we've got infested diamondbacks. Don't think I've ever seen anybody use one of those, but I mean, why use one of those when you've got an infested siege tank? It shoots ground, right? Infested banshee, that's just an air-to-ground attacker. Can cloak and upgrade it to burrow. Well, fancy. Infested Liberator can attack air units. Interesting, it doesn't mention sieging, or Liberator Siege, or whatever the hell they call it, to attack ground units. But I guess if you got a Banshee, you can go Overseer. Well, Overseer's an Overseer, we know those. Infested bunkers. Now, everything I've ever read about co-op suggests that bunkers should be, like, they are the best unit Stukov has. So we want to build a few of those. And so, defensive structure periodically spawns infested infantry that fight from inside, acts as a mobile ground transport while uprooted. Bonus +1 range to units inside enables infested troopers. The hell's an infested? We've got civilians, marines, siege tanks. I don't know if that's just a different unit or if it's just I'm being nitpicky, but it's an infested missile turret. So we know what missile turrets are. So, with that out of the way, let's go. Gotta flex that freaky arm. Oh yeah, what are the upgrades? Let's get that quick. Stukov begins the mission with an infested colonist compound. Automatically generates infested infantry units every 60 seconds for no cost. And the primary structure generates creep at an accelerated rate and unlimited range. That sounds important, because if he's got the weaknesses of Zerg units, then they only move fast on creep. So it stands to... I mean, if the strengths of Zerg, one would suggest that they move faster on creep, would be one of those strengths of Zerg. Hypothetically, of course. Destroy... Oh, Void Launch. Destroy the shuttles and prevent the shuttles from escaping. Yeah, we know... Oh... They could build the missile turrets. I mean, this could be tricky just because... If it's like other infested units in SC2, they got a finite lifespan, which could be tricky. You'd have to time building infested marines.
Mineral quantity insufficient.
Now, nothing queued.
Greetings, Commanders. My fellow scientists have determined that Amon is using Kaldir as a staging ground for his troop shuttles. The warp conduits he uses cannot be attacked, so you will need to destroy the shuttles themselves before they can warp away.
Now, you can see here you've got cocoons, like it's like a hatch.
The central warp conduit is now online. It won't be long before Amon's shuttles depart for it.
Chrono boost online. Our structure should now operate at a greater efficiency.
Deploy Cymatter sends all currently existing and new constructed units to its designated point. Okay, I think we've seen something like that in the past with other Stukovs, so I'm not too worried at the moment. What's this? Infestation level 1 requires infested barracks, which we don't have. Infested compound gains 500 life and spawns additional 8 infested civilians at a time for a total of 16. Let's get a refiner. Let's get an infested refinery going. And let's get a infested barracks going? Sure, why not? So get some of the larvae going. I assume that's basically what we're dealing with. And get some go.
In the rear with the gear. Big job.
Not the most efficient way to use one's minerals, but if we can get some of that going, we can... It's 400, 100... Oh, 400... Oh, just 400. That was it, to get the infestation level 1. And... Okay, so the first go takes 3 minutes? Oh, actually... If we could send those infested guys out that direction. So we got infested marines. We can build infested... Oops. Infested one of those. Or a infested tech lab. So what we're going to use is if we can use these boys. Yeah, they slow down a lot. You can use those boys to infested marines and troopers gain +1 attack range. Sure, let's go for it. Send the send those guys over there. Why not? Yeah, if we can just get you over there, that's great. Can we evolve more of that? That's... So, there we go. We can... I didn't say you could stop attacking that. Oh, that was the range. So can you go over here and build an infested command center? So, if I pop one of those, just what happens? They stay permanently or no?
This better be good.
Could probably.
I believe the enemy wishes to test our defenses.
Alright, well. Let's try.
So, you face the Zerg. I really would.
I imagine you would, Alexei. I imagine you would. Yeah, everybody kind of has a limited lifespan. So probably shouldn't have procced all those Marines. Oh well.
Sequences spun, swarm.
They don't control on the F2 like you would expect, so that is also interesting. Can we get... What have we got? So, build another barracks. What else have we got? eBay, bunkers. Right, bunkers! Sounded good.
We've located your main objective. You must destroy the shuttles headed for the central conduit.
If you wouldn't mind doing that. So this bunker's going down. Very interested to see how that works. Just because. Let's select builder. He's thinking about doing his thing. These are both gonna be on 5. Yeah, tech lab, whatever. So, that's a thing. Uproot. Spawning chamber.
Prepare to meet them in combat. Operational.
What's that? Infest structure. Infest friendly structure healing for 25 life a second.
Hive cluster under direct assault.
Son of a... Can it... Uproot? Crap.
Kaldheer's Zelnaga shrines may contain invaluable knowledge. My team is setting out to scan them, but they will require protection. Research vessel ready. Let's get a team to that shrine. A wave of shuttles has been shot down.
We have contained the target successfully.
Okay, how about we put that down? There we go. Seems to be healing. Thanks to Chrono Field and Reconstruction Beam. Alright. I've done better. This is a unique way of doing things, so.
Another wave of shuttles is headed for a warp conduit.
It is attempting to escape. We must intercept it.
Bad news? Go ahead. What's going on?
I'll be you, bunker.
SCV ready. Who wants some? I'm on it.
Could use that,
Our foe is making their move. We must be ready.
Will do.
you just pump out a bunch of... Get some,
This better be good. Who wants some? Allied forces in combat.
Oh, man. Everybody's just sort of running around like a chicken with their head cut off.
I am activating Chrono Boost now. That should greatly increase the output of our structures.
No! The transport vessel has been destroyed.
Okay, well.
Hive cluster under direct assault.
It seems our foes intend to attack us directly.
The shuttles have been destroyed.
Killing a fleeing adversary. How familiar.
This hive cluster under direct assault.
Our infested troopers are going. Keep building bunkers. I'd imagine that if we could just keep going. Just get the overlords out of the damn way. Can we do anything with this? Pneumatized carapace, that's about the show. Do we have,
Another warp conduit has been activated. A wave of shuttles is headed toward it.
And it is moving quite rapidly. Our response will have to be just as swift.
Alright, let's get these guys out in advance. We're both thinking static defense in front, which is a smart idea. Another bunker down, or another barracks down. Just get him over here. We'll get some of that out. Probably use some bunkers out in front here too, don't you think?
We have an enemy attack inbound.
Forces in combat.
Here come... We need to get those,
Scans confirm the shuttle's destruction.
Escape was never an option for them.
Get those,
Preparing a research vessel. Let's make this one count.
Mutation complete.
Get another one down. Alright, there we go. It's,
In the rear with the gear. SCV ready.
I think we got that. Head off in this general direction.
Two warp conduits are operating at once. A wave of shuttles is heading for each.
I got 2 down. I'm hoping he can handle 1.
Structure should research and create units much more quickly now. Allied forces in combat.
Infested factory, sure, what the hell?
Cluster under direct assault.
Oh, actually, that's some good luck.
An enemy force is en route to our position.
You want a piece of me, boy? Go ahead. Yep. Move it.
Got a lot of overlords out that time. He's got that covered.
Allied forces in combat.
Unfortunately, you don't have as much micro-control of units as you'd like.
Thank you for your help. They would have been lost without you.
Well done. Our defense held. Allied space under assault.
You have prevented the shuttle's escape.
Our objective has been felled.
Okay, so look, Diamondbacks, we need an attached tech lab for siege tanks. Okay. So we could probably...
We're detecting your main objective. A wave of shuttles inbound on an active conduit.
My forces will see to its demise.
Just keep spending on bunkers. Just spend a lot on infested marines.
This better be good. Go, go, go.
Send some infested siege tanks too. What the hell?
Piece of me, boy.
Enemy forces are moving towards our base.
That's the infested eBay. That's the infested colonist compound. Where did I put the infested,
Allied forces in combat.
Our research vessel is ready. We're moving out now. The shuttles are no more.
It reminds me of duck hunting back on Earth.
Oh yeah, that's right. You would originally be from there, wouldn't you, Alexei?
What's going on? Yeah, whatever. You scared me.
Get all the overlords just right the hell out of the way. No, what was that? No. Every other thing goes that direction except for...
I suffered considerable losses.
Allied forces in combat.
Yeah, you're good.
A wave of shuttles is making its way to an active warp conduit.
We will not allow it to escape.
Allied forces.
Did I not put down an infested armory? Imagine I had put down an infested armory, but maybe I just...
Command unacceptable.
There we go.
I have detected an incoming enemy attack. They are moving swiftly.
We got this. Look at all these bunkers. Tell me we aren't in good shape with all these bunkers.
Forces in consequences spun. Swarm mutated. Your will. Hive cluster under direct assault.
Okay, so need maybe a bit more.
Our scans are finished. Science owes you a great debt, Commanders.
I am glad to hear it. I was worried for a moment there.
Shuttles eliminated, Commanders.
Well done, warriors. Well done indeed.
Build another bunker here. Nah, screw it. Meet him head first. Nah, everything's fine. Don't worry. Oh my goodness! These guys need a rally point?
Got no patience for sitting around.
Man, everyone's going in every which direction.
Shuttles are on course for all 3 conduits. We will have to split our forces to stop them all.
Will we? Will we though? I'm not too worried. You know why? Upgrades and bunkers, that's why. I got bunkers too.
The enemy has mobilized. We should move to intercept.
Attacking SCVs. Hive cluster under direct assault.
Maybe we'll head this way. More Marines. More Marines.
Under direct assault.
Chrono boost activated. Our structures should research and create units much more quickly now.
You got that under control. These guys gotta go through my wall of everything. Look at that. You got things static defense to death.
A well-deserved victory. The shuttles have been eliminated.
I think I could have done better with that, but... Stukov is very much unlike any other character that I've played in co-op, so... GG. So, yeah, we got 1 and a bit levels. Without the, what's it called? War chest. Without the XP boost off the war chest, you don't get near as much XP, so structures and units killed. I'm actually I'm not surprised I got units produced. Let's be honest, because I'm constantly producing units. Damage dealt by infested infantry. Monstrosities, I did not have that. Was that, hostile incubation epidemic? I didn't see monstrosity. I saw the rally point. I saw the infrastructure to heal. I didn't see a monstrosity in there. So, damage dealt to shuttles. I'm surprised I came out ahead in that, to be perfectly honest. Probably solely because of all those bunkers. They were handy. They do a lot of damage because they come preloaded with units. So that is very handy right there. And the said monstrosity, hostile incubation, epidemic, apocalypse. Spawn an apocalypse at the target location. The apocalypse is controllable and will fight for 60 seconds. Spawn the apocalypse from the top panel. So it was one of the things I had locked at the top. Let's see. Infested eBay. Upgrade cache. And corrupted conscription. A spawn infested marine can now store 10 additional charges. That's handy. Oh, and they spawn 100% faster. Alexander. Yeah, we know that one from SC1. Oh, we can brood queen, infantry upgrade cache, engorge neural infestation. Stukov gained control of enemy units who are under attack from the Alexander's tentacles. Apparently, I guess I could have upgraded this to Abomination or whatever the hell it was. Oh well. Apparently I missed out on something. Shocker, I know, for first time playing this thing. All I know is the rally point dealie, because I've seen that in action, and the bunkers, because I read about those. So, yeah. Stukov, you know, like, Nova's pretty straightforward Terran. Low unit volume Terran, but Terran nonetheless. Stukov, you can't really play it the same way you do Terran or Zerg, which makes it different. This is an acquired skill. This is a learned skill, is Stukov. Whereas the rest have all been reasonably straightforward. That one, Stukov, that one is something you gotta learn how to play. You can't just pick up and figure it out on the first try. So that one I might want to come back to at some point in the not too distant future, but that'll do it for this episode of Co-op Commanders in StarCraft 2. Guess now we've got the Protoss left to do. Since we've done our Terrans, including Infested. You know, Swan and who else? We did these two. Did these two. So, and we've done Kerrigan, Dahaka, Zagara. Abathur finally finished reading the end of StarCraft Evolution. So that leaves our Protoss boys left. So let's see how that goes next time on StarCraft 2 Co-op. But until then, I'm Unsilent. Thanks very much for joining me. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you're new. Share on social media. Follow on social media. The social media handle is Unsilent on air. And that is for Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr. Don't forget you can check out more SC2 and StarCraft proper in the playlist. It's on the screen in the description down below, and more videos anytime on the channel page. And until the next time, I'm Unsilent. Thanks very much for joining me. Like, share, subscribe, and we will see you next time.